Headlines most affecting Chilliwack this week. The Harrison by-election date, that's been set. Will the Othello Tunnels be actually open this summer? A new walking business idea for Chilliwack and local talent at the Paris Olympics. That's coming up in sports. Our guests this week include Steve Roukema with Chilliwack Restorative Justice and Michael Berger with Chilliwack Tours. All right, Chilliwack, let's get started. Now, due to a vacancy on Harrison Council, a by-election is going to be held for both the office of mayor and one councillor on Saturday, September the 21st. Councillor John Allen resigned as a councillor on the 22nd. He's going to run for the mayor's chair. Mayor Ed Wood stepped away back on June the 10th after a rather short and tumultuous stint. Now, he was elected in 2022. Former mayor, current councillor Leo Fascio, right now is interim mayor, but he does not want the top job. And as of July the 23rd, John Allen is not the only candidate to make an announcement to run for mayor. Fred Talon has also put his name on the list. Meanwhile, councillors Mickey Vidal and Alan Jackson, they have made it clear they do not want to run for the mayor's job. The drama over the opening of the Othello Tunnels continues. chillTV learning that Hope Mayor Victor Smith and BC Parks are in communication of what could be the opening of at least two of the tunnels. The mayor said September. BC Parks was hinting at mid-August. There seems to be some type of disconnect between the province and the district, but we'll keep you in the loop. BC Transit's UMO electronic fare system has been live in the Fraser Valley since January. Effective October the 1st, the Transit's going to cease those printed legacy scratch-off day passes, the 10 ride tickets, the monthly pass, the semester passes. Those are all gone. Everything will now be done on your phone. With temperatures soaring over the past month, BC Children's Hospital, BC Emergency Health Services, the BC Injury Research Prevention Unit, and BC Children's Hospital Research Institute are encouraging parents and families to keep kids safe near windows and balconies, as well as bodies of water. Already in 2024, 12 kids have been treated for injuries related to window and balcony falls. That's more than last year. 3 kids have already been treated for accidental drownings or near drownings, and that's again more than last year.
Hey everyone, Dan Coulter, MLA for Chilliwack here. I'm at Bernard Elementary at the playground. Oh, this is so cool. It is an accessible playground that our government was so happy to be able to have funded. As a wheelchair user myself, I encounter accessibility challenges every single day, and so I am so happy that I'm part of a government that was able to fund this accessible playground so that kids of all abilities had a place to play.
Hi, I'm Kelli Paddon, your MLA for Chilliwack-Kent. Today's question actually came in from a couple of people. I have Frank and Mary who both sent questions in asking where can they find information to help with affordability. That's why I want to share information today about the BC Benefits Connector. This is one place that you can go online. Whether you are a senior, a homeowner, a renter, a family, someone living on your own, whether you're even a business or an entrepreneur, resources there to help with everyday costs and the cost of living are all in one place, and it's easy to find. So make sure to check out the BC Benefits Connector webpage and follow up with me if you have any questions. We've been receiving so many great questions from community about cost of living, transportation, education, infrastructure. It has been fantastic to be answering your questions, so please keep them coming. We have all summer to make sure that we get to yours.
United for BC Wildfire Recovery Fund. That is now open. United Way currently working with local partners to aid residents and support communities impacted by wildfires near Cache Creek and Spence's Bridge, as well as the scare they had up north near Barkerville. Chilliwack Fire Department's paid on-call firefighting recruitment for the 24-25 program is happening now. POC, or paid on-call firefighters, are first responders on front lines protecting and serving the community. POC firefighters are residents of Chilliwack. They respond 24/7 when they're paged, and firefighters are paid an hourly wage when they're called to respond to emergencies, as well as to attend weekly Monday night practice sessions. While the summer heat is in full swing, Chilliwack Restorative Justice is looking ahead towards fall and Halloween. Executive Director Steve Roukema is going to join us in a moment to talk about the plans for the spookiest day of the year. Meanwhile, local entrepreneur Michael Berger has started a new local business, and it's all about guided walking tours of downtown Chilliwack. He'll be joining us in a moment to talk about Chilliwack Tour. So coming up, our conversations with Steve Roukema and Michael Berger, and then it's the Olympics with some local talent. That's all coming up in a few minutes. This week continues with someone who's been with us a number of times. Steve Roukema is the Executive Director of Chilliwack Restorative Justice. Yes, it is July. We're going to start talking Halloween. And why are we talking Halloween in July, Steve?
It's kind of scary, isn't it?
It's a little scary. I have to work with him. But seriously.
Because this is an event that's going to be a really big event. So really big events take lots of planning.
Yep.
They also require sponsors because as you can see, it's a Halloween community village. It's to raise funds for our school programs that we do throughout Chilliwack. And because we're a nonprofit, we like to do fundraisers. So it takes a lot of planning to get this. So sponsors will help us in the planning process and to make this an even better event than we hope.
Now, you're calling it a village. Is it a stagnant place, or is it going to go to different schools, or how's this going to work?
It is in one place. So it's Central Elementary School. So partnering with Central Elementary, we're going to decorate their school. It's going to be a totally accessible environment. It's going to be safe and warm. Mm-hmm. I think quite often, being a parent of 5 kids, I know the trick-or-treating world can sometimes be unpredictable as far as where you can go and how you can get there. But we would love for this to be part of families' trick-or-treating adventure. They come and go through the school. There's games going to be played. There's going to be all kinds of different carnival-themed activities. There's going to be candy there, of course. But we're also going to have a lot of things for the parents. There's going to be warm drinks. There's going to be food trucks there, vendors as well. There's going to be a big deal. It's going to really promote a safe environment within Chilliwack for a Halloween night.
Musicians involved in this, or we're going to have book readings, or
oh boy,
how
see
much
more ideas coming right as we speak. Well done. Way to go.
I will ask for my commission later, but
okay.
But this is huge because Central has got a lot of room that you can work with. So the gym, or is it going to be throughout the school? Or?
Yeah, I could send you a map, but there's going to be enter through the south entrance, go through the bottom floor. I don't know if you guys have been in Central Elementary School. It's a really old school, so it's already creepy.
Trevor McDonald went there, and he will never let you forget that he went there.
Okay, but you're going through the bottom, and then you go up the stairs into the gym, and then there'll be things to do in the gym, and then you come down outside. And then that's where all the food trucks and vendors will be, a big tent area as well over there. So we say it's accessible. So there's an option if you're in a wheelchair or so on, or if you're not able to go upstairs, there's an option to go to the left through a multi-purpose room that also goes outside. So
now there's various packages you have for sponsors, actually very reasonable too. But again, now's the time to get involved.
That's right. Yeah, we have a couple of sponsors happening already. We just want to build that list so that not only are those organizations supporting us in building a safe environment on Halloween night, but we're also supporting them because if you're sponsoring, you're going to get all the advertising and promotion for your organization as well. And I think at the same time, as an organization, you communicate to Chilliwack that you believe in restorative justice, you believe in creating safer environments and preventing crime and repairing harm.
And we have to do this literally every time you're here because there are some people that still do not understand what does restorative justice do. So the Coles notes.
Yeah, it's an alternative measure to the court system. So when someone's arrested, it's really, we don't want people to go to jail. We would rather that instead of going to jail, instead of going through the court system, they can get in a restorative circle, they can talk to the person that they harmed, they can figure it out, work it out, do maybe community hours and an apology letter of some sort, get connected with a mentor after the circle so that they can rehabilitate and they can go back into the community in a healthy way and set some goals with that mentor so that they don't reoffend.
Okay, getting back to the Halloween Community Village with Restorative Justice. All the information through their social media. As always, Steve, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
You're watching This Week. This week continues with someone who's been around forever doing all sorts of things, Michael Berger. You've got a new project that just got off the ground called Chilliwack Tours, which I love the premise of. To quote the old Jay Leno line, what the hell were you thinking? Because this is a lot of work. How did this start? What was the thing that you went, hey, this is an idea?
Well, the long story is during COVID and during the lockdowns, I found an online website where tour guides who could no longer do tours in person were doing them online. And that was sort of the first seed of it that planted in me that people were coming from all over the world to attend these online walking tours in places they'd never heard of. And I thought, well, why not Chilliwack? Yeah. And then just in the last few months, sort of ramped that idea up a bit to do them in person. I volunteered with the Mural Festival last year. I started to sprinkle in a few historical tidbits along with the mural information and got a really good response when I did that. And so it's combining my love of Chilliwack and its history, the art that we see downtown primarily, and combining the two and making it for an interesting hour or so for people to learn about our community, be engaged in the discussion, and be entertained.
I guess one of the obvious cool things is back in 2018 when District 1881 was starting to expand, that had to be planting a seed as well, like please save some of the facades. Now that we've got everything in place and there's just the last little bit to be built, what's been the general feel of those going along with you on these tours? Like, you saved this, and this is plug a little bit better than Fort Langley. They're going to hate us for saying that, or Nelson, or etc. And obviously the pride that goes with it. But have you been able to get a little bit of help from, say, the Chilliwack Museum or Alger Brothers with 1881, or who else? Are there other moving parts?
Yeah, at this point I haven't approached either of them yet. That they're still in the plans to do so. A lot of it's just based on my knowledge and some of the things that I learned with the Chilliwack Mural Festival. They've agreed to have me as their official tour guide company. So that anybody wanting to do just a tour of the murals, I'm their guy. And I'll be volunteering as well for the Mural Festival again this year. So free tours are available during the Mural Festival. And really, it's that downtown area, the Central Village area, all that area around Five Corners. There's this new energy there, and you see people, so many people, coming from out of town for the day and looking for something to do, looking for a way to be entertained, and looking to learn more about Chilliwack. And so I'm trying to fill that void.
Technology's got to be playing a part too, because with the Mural Festival, little mini. You got the wireless headphones, but little mini amps if you can hear. But that somebody's got to pay for that. So is there a cost when it comes to not the Mural Festival, but for Chilliwack Tours?
Yes.
Is there a cost for this, or is that still?
Yes, there is a cost.
Okay.
It's $20 per person, regardless of the tour. And tours are typically around an hour and a bit, depends on people's walking speed. I don't want my guests to feel tired out by the time they've finished the tour. But some people, they walk a little faster. It's a 45-minute tour. Others, it's closer to an hour and a half. And I'm okay with both.
How are the businesses reacting to this, and is any corporate sponsorship coming your way yet?
Yeah, businesses have been very supportive so far. Some of the restaurants have actually approached me about how can we be an add-on to your tour. so many moving parts right now,
Yeah.
And really early days. I would love to be able to integrate food and drink into some of the tours. Right now, my insurance company has a few issues with liability.
There's
so
always
I gotta
that.
jump
Yeah,
through
yeah.
a few hoops. And at this point, I'm not looking for sponsorship.
Yeah.
I'm doing this because I love to do it. I've always loved Chilliwack and telling people about Chilliwack my whole life.
Yeah. So to get a hold of you for more information, you're all over social media?
Yep. Website is literally just live a couple of days ago, chilliwacktours.com. Facebook, Instagram, also Chilliwack Tours. Email chilliwacktours@gmail.com.
So what do we call you? Executive producer, director, boss, or just the guy who runs it?
I actually use the term community connector.
Community?
Because
Okay,
I
yeah.
feel that is my job, is to connect the businesses and the creative people and the residents together, and then visitors coming here as well, and connect them with Chilliwack.
So Chilliwack Tours, community connector, Michael Berger. There you go. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much, Don.
And you're watching This Week. chillTV Sports, the 2024 Paris Olympics start this weekend. Chilliwack will be following Zachary Clay in gymnastics and Jordan Heidema in women's soccer. Now to follow online, olympics.ca. Valley Huskers had their bye in the first week of the BC Football Conference regular season. The Huskers start their season at home Saturday against the Kamloops Broncos. Grey Cup Festival on the road and heading to Chilliwack this Friday. Leona Local 1611 is going to sponsor this event. So on Friday, the Grey Cup will be on display at the Chilliwack Rib Fest at Vetter Park. This Saturday at Agassiz Speedway, the winged sprints are coming for the first time, including Northwest Sprint Tour driver Aaron Wilson. Gates open at 3:30, racing at 6:30. And the Chilliwack Chiefs announcing the hiring of a BCHL alumni and a former pro goaltender, Joel Rumpel. He's now assistant coach. He enjoyed a successful junior career before heading to the University of Wisconsin. After his collegiate career, he played hockey in the ECHL, the EIHL, and the American League, and that was through 6 seasons. Coming up, we'll take a look at weather. chillTV weekend weather. So, Cari, are we going to warm up again?
Hey Chilliwack, we are behind the Bookman post-Pride. Beautiful, wonderful mural back here. Just letting you know that the weather this weekend, rain's gonna hold off, which is wonderful, but it's starting to rain again on Monday and Tuesday, which we really need. Weather next week later on is gonna return to summer with warmer weather, just in time for a wonderful long weekend for August. Here's a fun fact. The last time a gold medal was actually 100% gold giving out at the Olympics was in 1912. And a reminder, go ahead and watch the Olympics this weekend. We have 338 Olympians from Canada. Back to you, Don.
Thanks, Cari, and thank you for watching. Now, if you have a local news story you'd like us to report on, you can always send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, Dragon Boats in Harrison this weekend. I'm Don Lehn.